Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition Piraat Belgian Ale Revisited. Oh boy, this is 10.5% alcohol. It comes from the Kingdom of Belgium and the European Union. It's imported by the Global Beer Network. 330 milliliters. You can see there's some secondary growth on these azaleas. This azalea bush, they're already deteriorating. That's why a lot of people don't want these bushes, because for about 5 days they're beautiful, but for the rest of the year they're kind of shabby. Piraat. This must be from 2014. Yeah, I hear those sirens. It's beautiful out here, close to 4 o'clock. Daylight time. Now the last one I had, the Piraat triple hop, it blew up when I barely cracked it. So I'm gonna try to bleed it off as best I can. Now if you remember, Piraat used to have you might remember Piraat used to have like oh yeah, look, it's trying to go crazy. Used to have like a cartoon label, like with a silly pirate. Then they tried to change it to give it a more stately appearance. And I prefer the stately appearance. I mean, the silly cartoon label was okay, but I prefer the more dignified label. Oh good, it didn't blow up and pour out all over my carpet like the last video that I had to do in 2 parts because of the fiasco. Woo! If you want a Belgian strong ale for only $3 a bottle, you can get the 6-pack for $17.99. Well, at least you can here in the New Orleans suburbs. Look at this head. This is an exuberant, vibrant, cream-colored head. I hear a lot of sirens. I hope those people are okay. I always say a little prayer when I hear this because I would hate to be in a bad wreck. Okay, this is from the Porthole Cocktail Lounge on the lakefront, New Orleans. Been closed down for years. That whole area was destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. Many of those restaurants, or all of those restaurants, are gone today. It's going to build up to be a orange with fierce bubble streams, orange appearance, a little hazy. There's some really fine particulate matter. Some of these Belgian beers, it'll have yeast chunks, just big chunks, or almost like globs, which I know would not appeal to everyone. But they won't make you sick, I don't believe. They've never made me sick. Let's go with the appearance. The aroma. I have an undershirt. It's about 69 degrees though. I'd be all right without an undershirt. All right. Major League Baseball. All right, we're not going to get into opening day. Major League Baseball 2016. Ooh, that's funky and musty. It does really smell like it may have been in the bottle since 2014, and I believe that's what the bottle is telling me. Little sweet bread. This is the kind of thing, as it warms, it's going to develop a wonderful bouquet and a wonderful flavor. Oh. Now on the website, they're not telling me anything about the malts or the hops or if they add candy sugar. They're just basically saying on the description, oh, it's really good. And it is. Caramel, bread crust, toastiness, roastiness. Some fruit. I would say a little bit of dates. Pear, apricot maybe, an underlying strawberry, like the strawberry tartness. I know that sounds bizarre. The mouthfeel is high medium. It's almost too heavy, but it's not quite heavy. So it does have a little lightness to it at 10.5%. I'm sure the calorie count isn't too low, probably over 300 calories. The finish on this one, this is weird. The triple hop was not as dry as the regular Piraat. Can't explain it, but I can tell this one is pretty dry. Well, it tastes wonderful. I would say on the sweetness, Cyclops is probably 3.5 to 4 sugar cubes. Bitterness, I gotta say, it's pretty darn bitter. 3.5 hop cones out of 5. It does have that barley wine feel to it. High alcohol. You round it off, it's 11%. A hefty malt bill, but it's got enough hops to balance it out so it's not cloyingly sweet or disgusting in any way. It's a beautiful day. It's dry. There's no humidity. Those Easter lilies are blooming. These are dying, but I have to cut the grass now about every week. The springtime has been in play here since late January, but it's fully in force now. Butterflies, birds, sun. This beer, it's just like they're saying on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. It's outstanding. It could be argued as world class, but I'm going to also say outstanding, an A+, and how could you ever say anything bad about an A+? And we're going to do a hangout about this beer, which will probably be posted before this video. So a lot of people are going to look at it, this and the triple hop. Yeah, it's bready. It's bread crust. This is a common description of beer that's coming from me. And why is that? Because that's what I'm detecting. But, you know, really, I could just say with all these reviews, it tastes like beer, right? They're all just like beer. You know what beer tastes like, lager or ale, whatever. They have an overall beer flavor. The real question is, are they a quality product? There's no doubt this is a quality product. $3 a bottle? Oh yeah. It's like you went to the Super Bowl and they let you sit in the lower section, not far from the field. You'd be happy. And it cost you, you know, it didn't cost you anything. So, although this does cost you something, so maybe that doesn't make any sense. All right, anyway, y'all come on down to New Orleans.